Tammy Hall abruptly resigning following a federal investigation that determined she broke the law. Commissioner Hall expected to plead guilty to federal wire fraud, acknowledging she spent more than $33,000 in donor contributions on herself. 4 in the Corner's Liza Fernandez digging through the documents to find out more for you.
Patrick, in this plea agreement, Commissioner Tammy Hall acknowledges she embezzled more than $33,000 from her 2010 campaign fund, all for her own personal use, paying her mortgage and charge card after shopping sprees at high-end stores like Nordstroms, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Club Monaco.
The United States of America versus Tamra Ann Hall. To you and me, District 4 Lee County Commissioner Tammy Hall. The feds charging her with 1 count of federal wire fraud for embezzling more than $33,000 from the Tammy Hall Campaign for Re-Election Fund in violation of state election law, which states candidates cannot use campaign money to defray normal living expenses. Hall acknowledging she filed false Treasury reports with the state elections office to hide she'd been transferring money from and writing checks on the campaign bank account, along with depositing checks meant for the campaign directly into her personal account. All of it happening in the high campaign season between November of 2009 and November of 2010. When she was re-elected to the Lee County Commission. The plea agreement states Hall claimed to use some of the money for advertising and public relations. And when agents interviewed her at her home in February, they say she affirmed that, calling her statements deceptive. All facts Hall has acknowledged and initialed. The 19-page document, in short, stating Tammy Hall defrauded campaign donors to pay for her personal expenses.
You can't feel good when you hear news like this, because it's always a black eye to government in general. Something like this just is always an embarrassment and a detraction to positive movement in government.
In return, Hall must pay those donors back. She faces a maximum penalty of 20 years in federal prison and a potential fine of $250,000.
Although Hall agrees she violated state election law, the bank transfers happened at banking hubs across state lines in North Carolina and Alabama. That's why the feds got involved. Her first appearance before a judge in federal court is October 3rd. Not having been taken into custody, she's expected to plead guilty that day and accept the terms of this agreement. Hall's resignation is effective tomorrow at 5 p.m. Live in the studio, Liza Fernandez, Fox 4 in your corner.